It's not nice to eavesdrop, but it's fun. So let's check in on the comedy of errors at the Baxters. On the little things in life. Brought to you by Ban Roll-On, America's leading roll-on antiperspirant. Do you think all antiperspirants are basically the same? Well, Ban Roll-On antiperspirant may just change your mind. Take effectiveness, for instance. Tests have shown that Ban Roll-On antiperspirant will actually help stop wetness better than most leading sprays. Make your own test soon. Pick up a bottle of Ban Roll-On, and you may discover what we've shown in tests. Ban Roll-On antiperspirant, proof that not all antiperspirants are created equal.
I sweep my floor and I still hear sugar underfoot. I hate that straw broom.
That's the kind of dirt straw brooms miss. But an O-Cedar angler broom would get it. Angler bristles are cut on an angle to keep more tips on the floor, and the tips are closer together. O-Cedar angler gets the dirt other brooms miss.
O-Cedar makes your life easier.
What do you hear from your floor?
Not a sound.
O-Cedar makes your life easier.
And Maggie, do you know where the paring knives are? I can't find a wand.
No, I don't. I was looking for them myself. I wanted to scrape the carrots. I can't find that small saucepan either.
I can't find anything. Honestly, everybody insisted on helping with dishes yesterday.
Clara was putting away.
I know she was. She kept saying, where does this go? And I'd tell her, but she didn't seem to put anything in the right place.
What are we having tonight?
Oh, turkey a la king, I guess. I never realized there'd be so much left over. You know, that's one thing I don't like about Thanksgiving, the aftermath of turkey hash, turkey salad, turkey soup, you know.
Freeze some of it.
Yes, I think I will. Oh. Hi, Evie. Come on in, dear.
Hello, Evie.
Hi.
How was your Thanksgiving yesterday?
Oh, too many people, too much food, and too many dishes. I was still doing dishes at midnight.
Didn't anybody help?
No. Fred doesn't think Guess should have to do dishes.
Guess? Weren't they relatives?
Oh, my two sisters and their families, and I think they always come to our house for Thanksgiving just because they know they won't have to do dishes.
Everybody helped here, but now Aunt Maggie and I can't find anything. Oh, here's the egg beater.
Good.
Why would Aunt Clara put it in here with a fry pan?
Well, anyway, I was so exhausted I was hysterical, since Fred never helped with the dishes either, and for once I think he was ashamed of himself.
Did he pitch in and help?
Oh, no, but by that time I had them done.
Oh.
But guess what?
I don't know. And where'd you put the mushrooms, Aunt Maggie?
Bottom shelf of the refrigerator.
Oh,
Guess
yeah.
what?
I don't know, Evie. What?
Fred is taking me on a cruise.
A cruise?
Yes, I was really hysterical. I was so tired. And I was complaining about everything, I guess. He never takes me anywhere, you know, that sort of thing. Finally, Fred said, darling, right after Christmas, we'll go on a cruise.
Oh, my goodness. Isn't that wonderful?
I was going to come over and tell you this morning, but then I thought I'd wait to see if Fred really meant it.
Did he?
Oh, yes. He just came home and brought all the pamphlets about the trip. I'm so excited I can hardly see straight.
Where are you going, and what ship will you be on?
I don't know. I don't care. Anything, anywhere. Fred's trying to work it all out now, but I just had to dash over before dinner and tell you all about it.
Oh, I think that's wonderful, Evie.
I'll bring all the brochures and things over tomorrow morning and show you, okay?
Fine.
You don't sound very enthusiastic.
Well, you're going, not me.
Okay. Well, I'll see you in the morning.
All right, dear.
Well, how long will you be gone on the cruise?
Oh, just 2 weeks, I guess. We fly down to Florida and pick up the boat there. That much I know. Oh, I can't wait.
I know. Come on over in the morning and show us, Evie.
I will.
Well, I must say, you didn't sound very enthusiastic.
Bob? Robert!
Yes?
Will you come here, please? I have some news for you. I'm not only not enthusiastic, Aunt Maggie, I'm pretty mad.
It's not like you to be jealous because Evie's getting a nice trip.
I'm not. She needs it. She really does. It is not that.
Oh, what's the matter?
Fred is taking Evie on a cruise right after Christmas.
A cruise?
A cruise.
Fred?
Fred. Yeah. Do you know what those cruises cost for 2 weeks?
Yeah, plenty.
How much?
At least 1,000.
1,000?
Yeah.
More likely 1,500 or 2,000.
Or 3. Where's Fred getting the money?
Oh, my goodness, that's certainly not your problem.
Fred owes Bob over $200.
Oh, it's not that much.
I've kept track. It's 25 here and 50 there. It all adds up to about $200.
Fred will pay it back.
When? I don't know why you never ask him for it.
Oh, look, honey, we live next door. I don't want to start anything.
Oh, it makes me so mad the way Fred gets around you, but...
He doesn't get around me.
Don't you honestly think that a man who is about to take his wife on a cruise can afford to pay his debts first? Don't you?
Well, yes, I do. Well, what beats me is that I don't see how Fred can afford to go on a cruise at all. He's always talking about how they can barely make ends meet these days. Where's he getting the money?
Well, I think now is the time to ask him to pay you back. Don't you think so, Aunt Maggie?
Oh, I think I'd better stay out of it.
Well...
However, since you did ask me, yes, I certainly think, Bob, you'd better ask him to pay you back now. If he's borrowing the money from a bank or something, he'll be busy paying that back when he gets home from the cruise.
Well, it certainly is mighty funny.
Now, you call him. You tell him you'd like to see him tonight. Ask him to drop over so you don't have to talk about money in front of Evie.
Oh, what'll I say?
Ask him to pay you back the money he owes you.
Yes, what else would you say, dear?
Well, I mean, I don't know exactly how to put it.
Brief and to the point. You owe me some money, Fred. How about paying it back?
Oh, that's easier said than done.
Oh.
But I think you're right. It kind of burns me up. I can't afford to take you on a cruise, yet he borrows money from me.
Right.
And how long has he owed it to me?
Over a year.
Well, he's probably forgotten.
Not Fred.
Going on a cruise? Boy. Yeah, I'll call him.
Uncle Thaddeus, can I ask you something?
Don't ask for money.
It's this cold, Unc.
Nephew, you need 4-way nasal spray.
Will it help?
Use as directed, 4-way provides the fastest decongestant relief possible for stuffy noses and sinuses.
Unc, that's a blast. Is it expensive?
4-way costs a darn sight less than the leading brand. You can't buy faster relief at any price.
I'm gonna get some 4-way.
Maybe you've got a nose for business after all.
If I had a nickel for every minute I've spent in a dirty oven, scraping and scrubbing, well, I'd be living in Fort Knox.
Well, there's a different way to clean your oven that's less work. The overnight way, with Mr. Muscle.
Oh, come on.
It's true. With Mr. Muscle, you just spray it on at night. And while you sleep, its self-scouring foam lifts up the grease and grime.
Really?
So next morning, you just wipe clean.
Well, Mr. Muscle really sounds like a good man to wake up to.
Peg, Fred's on his way over.
Fine. Now, don't lose your courage. You just say you owe me money, Fred. How about paying it back, huh? And don't beat around the bush.
I don't know why it is. The person who lends the money always winds up behind the 8 ball.
Well, Aunt Maggie and I'll be out in the kitchen doing dishes. Now, just take Fred into the den and close the door. Yeah.
Yeah. There he is. Go on. Get out to the kitchen.
Yeah, and don't let him give you any excuses. I know you now. If he can afford to take Evie on a cruise, he can pay you what he owes you. Now,
Yeah. Well, go on. Get out to the kitchen.
I'm going.
Hi, Fred.
Hi.
Come on in.
How are you, Bob?
Have a nice Thanksgiving?
Well, no, as a matter of fact, we didn't. Evie's sisters were there, and there was a family squabble over something every minute.
Oh, come on in the den. I got a fire going.
Hey, listen, Bob, I know what you're going to say. You heard about my taking Evie on a cruise.
Yes, I did.
And you wonder how I can afford it, and haven't even paid you back what I owe you.
It did cross my mind, frankly, yes.
Well,
yes.
I've just got to get Evie away. She's had a rough year. Her father had that terrible accident, and then our Freddie in the hospital with his leg operation.
Yeah.
And then my mother breaking her ankle when she was visiting us. Evie has to wait on her hand and foot.
Yeah, you've had your problems, all right.
Well, you know I couldn't afford a cruise. Evie was so good to my mother when she was laid up that, well, Dad said that he'd pay for the trip. And that's how we're going.
Oh, I see. Well, as I said, I admit I wondered. Not that I...
Listen, I don't blame you. It was the first thing I thought of, too. I thought, boy, this is great. I owe Bob money, and here we're taking off on a cruise.
Oh, I understand. I really do.
Well, you know I'm going to pay you back. It's just that, well, lately we've had one thing after another.
Yeah, I know. Well, forget it. Enjoy your cruise.
I don't know if we're going.
What?
Well, Dad made the arrangements and sent the tickets, and I went to the travel bureau today, and since the reservations were made, it's gone up like everything else, and I need to come up with a little more money.
Oh?
Well, I'm not asking you. I'm just telling you the spot I'm in and why I can't pay back what I already owe you. It's just that I don't know what to do. Evie's so excited. She's so thrilled about the trip, and she needs the trip. She's so tired. She's worn out. I never take her anywhere except maybe on camping trips.
Oh, come on, Fred. Come on. Pull yourself together. I'm sure everything will work out all right.
Well, I don't know. I don't see how I can tell Evie now that the trip is off. I just don't see how I can tell her she's not going after all.
Now, Fred, I'm sure we can work something out.
Did you give Fred a check?
I didn't say I gave Fred a check. I just told you what he said. He's worried about Evie. She needs to go on a trip, on a cruise.
I need a trip. Everybody could use a cruise.
Well, Fred said
Fred said, and you listened. You're always falling for a sob story.
Oh, it wasn't a sob story. He was telling me facts. He told Evie he was taking her on a cruise for which his father is paying.
Oh. But I bet it wasn't quite enough, and Fred hit you for some more. You gave Fred a check, didn't you?
I'm not going to talk about it anymore, and that's final. I'm going in and watch a hockey game.
Well, I heard all that.
Bob is impossible. He has such a soft touch. And Fred will eventually pay him back. But, it's just that, I really...
Listen, Bob is a nice guy.
Yes, and isn't there a saying, nice guys finish last?
Dear, I know you. You wouldn't want him any other way.
I guess that's true. No, I wouldn't want him any other way.
The Little Things in Life, created by Peg Lynch, has been brought to you by the O-Cedar Angler Broom. It gets the dirt other brooms miss. This program comes to you from the Radio Playhouse.